Hello viewers, welcome back to our channel. Hope you all would be enjoying learning right from your home. So before starting up the session with the left out rules of subject verb agreement part 3, a small message to all the students out there. Unstoppable curiosity in your mind, passion of learning in your attitude, problem solving ability and adaptability in your behavior would always give you a right direction to achieve your predetermined goals and help you out in breaking each and every obstacle coming on your way. So, be the most valuable personality out of the crowd, okay? Let's start with the rules. So, you already know about me. I'm Anubha Padhyay, your communication skills trainer, training and placement department, Lakshmi Narayan College of Technology, Bhopal. With the rule number 8, continuing with it, when the singular subject is followed by words such as well as, along with, besides, not, etc., use a singular verb as they are parenthetical. Now, here in the example, number 1, the chairman with the directors is to be present. Here, the chairman is the singular subject and with the director, or even we can use along with the director. It will be the parenthetical statement. Okay. So, remember one thing. Let me clarify you what are parenthetical statement. A parenthetical statement can be one that explains or qualifies something, like you can call such a statement as parenthetical. For instance, have you ever said something like, I'm hungry, and then added, but I only want french fries? That second statement is parenthetical as it clarifies the first statement, just like words mentioned in round brackets. We often mention in round brackets, no? Which helps in adding clarity to a sentence. So, these kinds of words in speech also helps in giving extra information, right? So, here along with, as well as, besides, in addition to indicates a parenthetical construction. They can be conjunctions like and, but they are not merely wordy versions of and, okay? And I would suggest you to use commas around the parenthetical words. Fine. So here we have used, what does the rule say? When the singular subject is followed by words as well as. Now here the singular subject is the chairman in the example 1, and the singular verb is which is mentioned after the comma, directors comma is. That's what the meaning of the rule. Okay. Now another example is French, comma, as well as German is taught in college. So here French is a subject. Now after German we have mentioned is. So according to the rule we have mentioned is, not are. Okay. Now coming to the rule number 9. In a sentence that begins with here, there, the true subject usually follows the verb. So, example number 1. Here are the chocolates and the snacks. Now, are here, are here is the linking verb. Okay. So, don't get confused, my dear students. It means we are required to mention the verb very firstly, after which subject would come. Okay. Here are is the verb and the chocolates and the snacks is the subject. Now here are the chocolates and the snacks. Okay. Now second example is, he has made a blunder mistake. According to the rule, has here is the third person singular verb. So we need to obey the rule. Okay. The rule number 9. We have already discussed it. Now coming to the next rule. Sorry. Rule number 10. When a plural noun indicates some specific quantity, amount considered as a whole, includes sum of money, period of time or distance, etc. as a unit, the singular verb is used. Right? Example is 100 kilometer is a long distance to walk. Here 100 kilometer indicates the plural noun, which can be, we can say, the countable noun, right? So we are required to use singular verb. Here the singular verb is, which is mentioned after 100 kilometer. Fine. In the same way, in another examples too, 1000 rupees is a high price to pay here, and 60 years here is, which is also the, means all the is mentioned over here in these examples are the singular verb, right? Is the minimum age of retirement. Now coming to the rule number 11. If in the sentence the words such as a lot of, all, some, etc. are used, we have to pay attention to the noun after of. If the noun after of is singular, then a singular verb is used. But if the word is say plural, a plural verb is used. For example, all of the cake is gone. All of the cakes are gone. A lot of cake is gone. A lot of cakes are gone. So we are required to change the singular or plural form of verb according to the singular plural form of the subject. Like cake or cakes, there's a difference. There's a one cake and there are more than one cake. That's why we have used are, right? Similarly, in other two sentences, a lot of the cake is gone, a lot of the cakes are gone, right? Rule number 12. Nouns such as mathematics, civics, news, etc., which while these are the plural form, right, but are singular in meaning and use singular verbs, right? Examples, mathematics is very difficult to understand for some students. We can't say mathematics are very difficult to understand for some students, right? Similarly, the news is very interesting or the news are very interesting. Which would be correct? Right? The news is very interesting. We are required to obey the singular verbs because though they are the plural form, but they in the meaning they are the singular form of the verb, right, of the subject, right? We need to obey the rule. That is rule number 12. Reread the rule so that you can get clearer according to the requirements of the subject verb agreement. Nouns such as mathematics, civics, news, etc., while the plural in form are singular in meaning and use singular verbs, right? Rule number 13. A sentence that expresses a wish, request, or contrary to fact, the word were is used to instead of was. Example, in ordinary language, we use I was. We often use was with I. But here, when we are expressing our request, our wish, or another contrary to a fact, any statement, we are required to use were with I. Or the sentence should be I wish my sister were here. If I were a bird, I would have flown in the sky. So, as per the rule. So, at last, I would like to say stay strong, stay positive, stay healthy, stay home. Take care. Thank you.